Confidence is not given. It's earned through every challenge faced, every fear confronted, and every step taken outside your comfort zone. It's built in the quiet moments of self-doubt when you choose to rise anyway. Today, commit to earning your confidence by showing up, doing the work, and refusing to settle for less. This journey is not about perfection, but persistence. Confidence is forged in resilience and action. Own your power, earn your confidence, and watch your life transform beyond what you imagined possible. Confidence is one of the most sought after qualities in life, a beacon that lights the path to success, fulfillment, and authentic connection. Yet, for many, confidence feels elusive, a distant ideal rather than a lived reality. It's easy to mistake confidence for something innate, and effortless charisma or natural talent. But the truth is far more powerful. Confidence is earned. It is a reward, a testament to the struggles you've overcome, the fears you've faced, and the relentless effort you've invested in becoming your true self. This journey toward earning confidence begins with a deep and honest acknowledgement of your own vulnerability. You know what it feels like to doubt yourself, to question your worth, and to shrink away from challenges. These moments of self-doubt are universal. They touch everyone, regardless of background or achievement. You may have experienced the sting of criticism, the weight of failure, or the quiet whispers of insecurity in your own mind. These experiences are deeply human, connecting you to a shared struggle across cultures and generations. Yet, within these moments of uncertainty lies the seed of transformation. Confidence does not arise from never feeling doubt or fear. It grows precisely because you choose to face these feelings head on. The path to confidence is not a straight line, but a series of courageous choices to try despite the possibility of failure, to speak up despite the fear of judgment, to keep moving forward when the outcome is unclear. It is in this commitment, this relentless perseverance, that confidence is forged. Perseverance is a virtue celebrated across cultures. It embodies the quiet strength to endure, to rise after each fall, and to maintain integrity in the face of adversity. The stories of heroes, leaders, and ordinary people who have pushed beyond their limits reflect this timeless truth. Confidence is the byproduct of consistent effort and resilience. It is the silent victory won in the unseen moments of struggle. Purpose fuels this perseverance when your actions align with a meaningful mission. Whether personal growth, service to others, or creative expression, discipline and courage become natural companions. Purpose transforms challenge into motivation, setbacks into lessons. It infuses your journey with passion and clarity, making each step forward a step toward a life that matters. Eric Thomas's story is a vivid illustration of this truth. Rising from hardship to become a global motivator, Eric's journey exemplifies the power of earned confidence. His message resonates because it speaks to the struggle within us all, the struggle to believe in ourselves when the world doubts us. Eric teaches that confidence is not handed down, but built brick by brick through action, faith, and unyielding commitment. Your story reflects this same dynamic. You have faced moments where confidence felt out of reach, where fear threatened to paralyze you. You've known the frustration of stalled progress, the sting of criticism, and the temptation to give up. Yet, you've also experienced the quiet victories. The times you showed up anyway, the moments you pushed through discomfort, the small wins that built your belief. These experiences form the foundation of true confidence. Understanding confidence as something earned reshapes your mindset. It invites you to embrace vulnerability as strength and to view failure not as a defeat, but as an essential part of growth. This perspective nurtures self-compassion, encouraging you to celebrate progress rather than perfection. It cultivates patience, recognizing that confidence grows over time through deliberate practice and reflection. Cultural values around confidence emphasize balance between humility and assertiveness, between self-trust and openness to learning. They honor those who lead with authenticity, who listen deeply, and who act with integrity. These values remind us that true confidence is not arrogance, but a grounded sense of worth that empowers connection and contribution. Your journey requires this balance. It calls for boldness to take risks and gentleness to accept imperfections. It demands self-awareness to recognize your limits and the courage to expand them. It asks for resilience to recover from setbacks and the wisdom to learn from them. Connection and community are vital. Sharing your journey with mentors, peers, and allies provides encouragement and perspective. These relationships remind you that confidence is nurtured in dialogue and shared experience. They offer support when doubt creeps in and celebrate your growth alongside you. Ultimately, confidence is a daily choice, a commitment to believe in your worth, to act with courage, and to lead with authenticity. It is the foundation upon which your dreams are built and the compass guiding your path. As you embrace this journey, remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Each act of faith in yourself, each moment of discipline brings you closer to the confident, empowered person you are becoming. This is your invitation to commit to the process, to honor your growth, and to earn your confidence with every courageous step. Your life, your vision, and your impact depend on it. Your journey begins now. The journey to earn your confidence is fraught with deep tension and formidable obstacles. It is not merely a physical or external struggle, but an intense, layered conflict that tests your mind, heart, and spirit every single day. This conflict unfolds within you through the silent battles against doubt, fear, and exhaustion, and around you in the form of societal expectations, cultural pressures, and moments of failure that threaten to unravel your resolve. The tension between who you are and who you aspire to become becomes a crucible where your character and values are forged. At the core of this conflict lies the war within your own mind. Discipline demands relentless effort and consistency, yet motivation is fleeting and the allure of comfort is strong. Each day you confront the familiar resistance to waking early, the temptation to procrastinate, or the urge to avoid discomfort. Your mind becomes a battleground of conflicting impulses, the desire to push forward and the temptation to retreat. This internal struggle is exhausting and tests your mental stamina. Your thoughts oscillate between encouragement and doubt. One moment you remind yourself of your vision and purpose, drawing strength from your goals. The next moment, fear creeps in. Am I enough? Can I really succeed? What if I fail? These questions can paralyze you, creating a chasm between your dreams and your current reality. The tension of this push and pull becomes a daily test of your resilience, the silence of discipline. The hours spent alone with your thoughts and work amplifies this tension. When external validation is absent and progress feels slow, the quiet can become a mirror reflecting your deepest fears and insecurities. These moments are the true test of your commitment as they strip away distractions and force you to confront yourself honestly. External pressures compound this internal battle. Society often glorifies quick success and visible achievement, making the steady, patient work of discipline seem invisible or insignificant. When your efforts are not immediately rewarded, you may feel isolated or misunderstood. Friends, family, or colleagues might question your choices, misunderstanding your commitment or prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term vision. Their skepticism can weigh heavily, adding to the conflict within. Cultural expectations also influence this struggle. Many traditions emphasize stability, conformity, and adherence to established roles, creating friction for those who aspire to break new ground. The desire to honor your heritage and community can clash with your personal ambitions, leaving you caught between loyalty and authenticity. Navigating this divide requires immense courage, clarity, and emotional intelligence. Failure is perhaps the most painful and profound source of tension. Every setback, rejection, or mistake threatens to erode your confidence and make you question your path. Failure carries emotional scars, disappointment, shame, frustration that can linger and deepen self-doubt. The fear of repeating failure can create a paralyzing cycle, tempting you to give up rather than try again. In a culture that often hides failure behind success stories, the loneliness of these moments intensifies. You may feel compelled to mask your struggles, presenting a facade of confidence while wrestling with uncertainty inside. This dissonance drains energy and obscures your true progress. Discipline itself demands sacrifice and unwavering commitment. It asks you to prioritize your goals over immediate pleasures, to maintain focus when distractions abound, and to push through exhaustion and discomfort. This ongoing demand can feel overwhelming, especially when progress is slow or invisible. The burden of discipline can create tension between your aspirations and your human needs. The moral choices you face add complexity to this conflict. You must decide whether to make excuses or take responsibility, whether to succumb to ease or embrace challenge, whether to let fear dictate your actions or to lead with courage. These decisions reveal your core values and define the integrity of your journey. Choosing discipline is an act of ethical commitment as much as it is a practical strategy. Self-belief is the fragile battleground where much of this conflict plays out. Doubt assaults it repeatedly, questioning your worth, talents, and right to succeed. Yet, nurturing and protecting your belief in yourself is essential. This requires cultivating a positive internal dialogue, celebrating small victories, and forgiving yourself for missteps. Strengthening self-belief is a daily act of resilience and compassion. Connection and community are not merely comfort extras on the path of discipline and resilience. They are vital pillars that sustain and empower you through the inevitable tensions and struggles of growth. In moments when doubt threatens to overwhelm and the burden of persistence feels unbearable, the presence of others who understand your journey becomes a lifeline. These relationships, forged through shared experience and mutual support, become the soil in which your discipline takes deeper root and your resilience blossoms. At the heart of this dynamic is the simple yet profound truth that discipline is rarely a solitary pursuit. Though it demands personal commitment and inner strength, the challenges you face, be it battling procrastination, overcoming failure, or pushing through exhaustion, are common human experiences. Knowing this can be both humbling and reassuring. When you share your struggles with mentors, peers, or communities of like-minded individuals, you gain perspective that breaks through isolation and self-doubt. Mentors, those who have walked similar paths before you, offer invaluable wisdom and guidance. Their encouragement is not empty praise, but grounded in lived experience. They can help you see beyond immediate obstacles, reminding you that setbacks are temporary and that growth is often nonlinear. Their stories of perseverance and eventual triumph become beacons, illuminating the way forward when your own vision feels clouded. Peers, those who are traveling their own journeys of discipline, offer companionship and camaraderie. Together, you form a support network where challenges are acknowledged openly and victories, no matter how small, are celebrated. This shared accountability creates a powerful motivation to keep showing up. Knowing that others rely on your commitment encourages you to be consistent even when motivation wanes. In turn, witnessing their dedication inspires you to persevere. Community amplifies this effect, transforming individual effort into collective strength. Whether it's a formal group, an informal circle, or an online forum, belonging to a community of disciplined, growth-minded people fosters a sense of belonging and purpose. It counters the loneliness that so often accompanies hard work and quiet struggle. When others understand and honor your journey, you feel seen and valued. Emotions that nurture mental and emotional resilience through resilience, cultivated not just as an internal quality, but as a living, breathing force sustained by relationships. Fellowship provides opportunities for learning, new strategies, different perspectives, and honest feedback that refine your approach to discipline. It also offers emotional safety, a space to express frustrations and fears without judgment. This emotional processing is essential. Suppressing doubts can lead to burnout, whereas sharing them often lightens their weight. Accountability within relationships is a double-edged sword, offering both support and challenge. Trusted companions hold you to your commitments, gently pushing you beyond excuses or complacency. They celebrate progress and provide a reality check when you stray. This balance of encouragement and challenge sharpens your focus and keeps your discipline honest and effective. Moreover, connection fosters empathy and compassion, not only for others, but for yourself. Seeing others wrestle with similar struggles reminds you that imperfection is human and that setbacks are part of the growth process. This realization softens self-criticism and promotes patience, allowing you to sustain discipline without harsh self-judgment. Culturally, the value of community and shared endeavor is deeply embedded in traditions around the world. Collective rituals, mentorship practices, and communal celebrations underscore the belief that individual success is intertwined with social support. These cultural practices teach that strength is multiplied when people unite around common goals and values. In today's fast-paced, often isolating world, cultivating intentional connection requires effort and vulnerability. It demands openness to sharing your authentic self and the courage to seek help when needed. Yet, these efforts repay themselves exponentially. The networks you build become sources of inspiration, guidance, and accountability that carry you through moments of doubt and fatigue. Technology has expanded possibilities for connection, enabling people from diverse backgrounds and geographies to unite around shared goals. Online communities, virtual mentorship programs, and social media groups provide platforms for exchanging ideas, encouragement, and resources. Harnessing these tools wisely can enhance your support system and broaden your perspective. It is important to recognize that not all connections are equally nourishing. Healthy support networks are characterized by mutual respect, encouragement, and constructive honesty. Toxic or unsupportive relationships can drain energy and undermine confidence. Cultivating discernment about who you invite into your inner circle is crucial for maintaining emotional and mental well-being. In addition to external connections, you cultivating an inner sense of connection with your purpose, values, and authentic self strengthens your resilience. This internal community, the relationship you nurture with yourself, forms the foundation for sustainable discipline. Self-compassion, mindful awareness, and personal reflection deepen this inner bond and empower you to navigate challenges with grace. Ultimately, connection and community transform the journey of discipline from a solitary test of will into a shared adventure of growth and transformation. They remind you that you are not alone, that your struggles are part of a larger human story, and that together you can rise higher than you ever could alone. Your story, enriched by these relationships, becomes more than personal achievement. It becomes a source of hope and strength for others. Through connection, your resilience is not only maintained, but magnified, enabling you to face life's uncertainties with unwavering courage and purpose. In embracing the power of connection and community, you unlock a profound truth. That discipline is not a burden born in isolation, but a living force sustained by fellowship, accountability, and shared humanity. This truth lights your path forward, ensuring that your journey toward confidence, growth, and fulfillment is supported, enriched, and deeply meaningful. For many, systemic barriers, economic hardship, discrimination, lack of access, add layers of difficulty. These obstacles demand extraordinary creativity, courage, and persistence to overcome. Those who navigate such barriers often become advocates for justice and leaders who inspire change, transforming personal struggle into social impact. Emotional exhaustion and burnout are real risks in this journey. The relentless push for discipline can strain mental health, relationships, and physical well-being. Recognizing the need for rest, balance, and self-care is part of the conflict, an essential component of sustainable growth. Learning to listen to your body and mind without surrendering your mission is a nuanced and ongoing challenge. Throughout this journey, you are called to develop wisdom, the ability to discern when to push harder and when to pause, when to seek help and when to lead alone, when to hold firm and when to adapt. This wisdom is forged in the tension between persistence and flexibility. Ultimately, the conflict between discipline and doubt, between internal desire and external pressure, is the fertile ground from which true growth emerges. It is the refining fire that shapes you into a person of character, courage, and clarity. Choosing faith over fear, action over hesitation, and integrity over convenience is a lifelong commitment. It demands constant self-awareness, honesty, and perseverance. The reward is a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. Your conflict is not a sign of failure, but a marker of growth. It is the pulse of your journey, a testament to the strength and spirit that drive you forward. With every challenge faced, you rise stronger, more resilient, and more ready to claim the confident, empowered life waiting for you. The turning point in your journey, the moment when silent resilience transforms into undeniable power, is rarely sudden or dramatic. Instead, it often unfolds quietly, in a space of introspection and clarity, where the accumulated weight of struggle meets a profound shift in understanding. This moment marks a profound emotional transformation, a redefinition of your identity and your path forward. For a long time, you may have felt like you were running on empty, pushing through obstacles, facing failures, and wrestling with doubt, yet unsure if your efforts would ever bear fruit. Each day of perseverance felt like a test of willpower, a challenge to keep faith when the world offered little reassurance. You wondered if you were enough, if your sacrifices were worth it, or if you were chasing an impossible dream. Then, in the quiet of a restless night or during a reflective pause, something within you changes. You begin to see your journey through a new lens. The failures that once felt like defeat now reveal themselves as essential teachers, each one sharpening your resilience and refining your vision. The fear that paralyzed you becomes a signal, a call to lean into discomfort rather than retreat. You realize that every moment of struggle was not wasted, but was, in fact, building the foundation of your strength. This core realization is transformative. Confidence and power are not granted. They are earned through faith in yourself and relentless commitment. Motivation may come and go, But the true force driving you is a steady, unwavering belief cultivated by experience and discipline. You understand that resilience is not just surviving adversity, but thriving because of it. With this mindset shift comes clarity. Your purpose, once a distant or fuzzy idea, crystallizes into a vivid, actionable vision. You see the path ahead with greater focus, able to discern distractions from meaningful opportunities. The fog of uncertainty lifts, revealing the steps you must take and the values that must guide you. This clarity brings emotional liberation. Doubt loses its grip, hesitation fades. You stop questioning your worth or doubting your capacity. Instead, you affirm your right to pursue your dreams and your ability to overcome any obstacle. This newfound confidence fuels bold, intentional action. Discipline transforms from a chore into a cherished ally. The daily practices and sacrifices you once resented now feel like commitments to your higher self. You embrace routine and effort as expressions of your dedication, not burdens to bear. Every act of consistency builds momentum, propelling you closer to your goals. This turning point also deepens your self-compassion. You forgive past mistakes and release harsh self-judgment, recognizing that growth is imperfect and nonlinear. Vulnerability becomes a source of strength, enabling authentic connections and inspiring others through your openness. Your breakthrough ignites a lasting flame of motivation, steady, powerful, and rooted in purpose rather than fleeting emotion. You accept that challenges will continue, but you face them with calm assurance, knowing your resilience has been tempered and your vision sharpened. This moment marks a profound identity shift. You step into the role of a leader, not defined by flawless success, but by relentless perseverance and unwavering faith. Your story evolves from one of silent struggle to one of empowered transformation. This transformation is not a final destination, but a new beginning, a commitment to live intentionally, to lead with authenticity, and to rise with courage each day. You carry forward the lessons of resilience and clarity, ready to turn obstacles into opportunities and fears into fuel. Your rise is proof that silent resilience, cultivated through discipline and faith, is an unbreakable force. Nothing can stop you now. As the intense storms of your journey begin to subside, a profound and lasting peace settles over you. This peace is not the fragile kind that depends on circumstances, but a deep-rooted serenity born from knowing you have endured, persevered, and transformed. It is the quiet confidence of someone who has faced their fears, embraced discipline, and grown through adversity. This peace fills every corner of your being, replacing anxiety and doubt with clarity and calm. Looking back on your path, you see that success and fulfillment are not defined by flawless victories or uninterrupted progress. Instead, they are found in the courage to keep moving forward despite setbacks and failures. Every challenge you met, every lesson you learned, and every moment you chose faith over fear has woven a tapestry of strength and wisdom. You understand now that true greatness is a continuous journey, a commitment to growth, authenticity, and purpose. Your sense of worth has been reclaimed, not from external validation or fleeting achievements, but from the respect you hold for yourself. This self-respect is born from discipline, integrity, and the refusal to settle for anything less than your best. It aligns with core cultural values shared across the world: dignity, honor, perseverance, and humility. These values serve as an unshakable foundation, guiding your actions and nurturing your soul. Authenticity has become your guiding light. You accept your imperfections, knowing they are part of your unique story. This acceptance frees you from the chains of perfectionism and fear, allowing you to lead with vulnerability and courage. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope, and inspiration, reminding others that confidence is earned through effort, patience, and resilience. The lessons you carry are universal. They speak to the shared human experience of struggle and triumph, teaching that faith and discipline transform lives. Your story embodies values that resonate deeply across cultures: the strength to endure, the commitment to purpose, and the transformative power of perseverance. Through your example, you become a living testament to the power of quiet strength. Redemption flows through your narrative, not as a distant reward, but as an ongoing process of healing and renewal. You learn that redemption is not about erasing mistakes or pain, but embracing them as catalysts for growth. This mindset releases you from the weight of regret and opens your heart to continued transformation. As night falls and you prepare to rest, carry this peace with you. The road ahead may still hold challenges, but you face it with steady confidence and clear vision. Doubt no longer rules your steps. Your resilience and purpose light your way. You have become a leader, Not because your journey was easy, but because you chose to rise again and again. Your mission is no longer a distant dream, but a lived reality, shaping your daily decisions, relationships, and sense of fulfillment. This mission grounds you, offering freedom, the freedom to live boldly, to lead authentically, and to embrace life's uncertainties with grace. Your life stands as proof of the power of relentless effort, clear vision, and unbreakable resilience. Your story is one of dignity and transformation, a legacy built not on perfection, but on courage and growth. As the world turns, your journey continues, quiet yet powerful, deeply inspiring, and ever evolving. And as you face each new day, remember every sunrise offers a chance to deepen your strength, expand your vision, and inspire others through your example. This peace you hold is your greatest triumph, not the absence of struggle, but the enduring strength born from facing it with heart and conviction. It is a gift you carry forward, lighting the way for yourself and all who follow. Every person's journey is filled with moments of doubt, challenge, and growth. If this message has spoken to you, if you've ever wrestled with fear but chosen faith, or faced setbacks and still found the strength to rise, take a moment now to reflect. What is the one word that best captures the essence of your strength and motivation? Is it discipline, focus, courage, or maybe resilience? I invite you to share that word in the comments below. Your single word might be the spark someone else needs to keep moving forward. Sometimes all it takes is one powerful idea to ignite hope and determination in someone's heart, and in turn their word may light your path when you need it most. By sharing your word, you become part of a community grounded in authenticity and grit, a network of individuals committed to growth and purpose. Your voice matters. Your journey matters. Together, we create a space where courage is celebrated, struggles are shared, and progress is honored. Let's continue to push past limits, lead with faith, and inspire each other, one meaningful step at a time. Your story is a vital thread in this tapestry of transformation and resilience. So, what's your word? Share it below. Let's rise together, stronger and more determined than ever before.